My name is Graham McDougle. I'm number 78, and I am the nose guard / emergency O-lineman. And my fun fact is that I missed my first day of school ever in kindergarten because I had strep throat.
What does it mean to you to be an Avon?
I would say it means a lot. I mean, it's a program built on, decades of tradition, and people grow up in the program, and it just builds up to a peak, I would say, our senior year.
How excited are you for your senior year?
I'm pretty excited. I mean, everything's built up to this moment, and you think about it, if you started playing in kindergarten, that means you started playing in like 2009, around that year. So it's been over a decade of just football, so it's been a long ride for a lot of us. So it's a big moment.
With all the things that you guys do, get up at 5 a.m. to lift, 30 dozens, 2 a day, what motivates you for that?
I would just say the satisfaction of doing a hard work and seeing all your teammates and seeing yourself grow and get better as the years go on.
How much do you think that's changed you as a person and molded you for the future?
It's changed me a lot. It's hard telling where I'd be without football. I mean, I'd probably be 300 pounds, or I don't know what I'd be. I'd probably be sitting somewhere. But, I mean, now I get to have fun and work out and be with all my teammates. It's fun.
So what would make this season successful for you?
I would say not being disappointed in the end result after all that we've worked for. So whether that means a Final Four or a state championship, I mean, a state championship would be great, and I think we can do it. But just a successful season would be awesome.
Who's your favorite coach?
I would probably have to go with Shiketti. I mean, Shiketti's my D-line coach. It's my main position, and he's built me and molded me into what I am today in the weight room pretty much. So.
Okay, if you're a superhero, who would you be?
Not much of a superhero person, but I'd probably go with Captain America. I like his movies.
Okay, good answer. What flavor ice cream would you do?
Probably go with cookies and cream. It's my all-time favorite flavor. So it's simple but good at the same time.
All right, if you're a pizza, what would be your topping?
Probably sausage, pepperoni, and onion. That's what I would go with.
A person who grinds all the time and doesn't say much. Like, the kid is on all the time. He never has a bad day as far as effort and energy. In all reality, you think about a guy who has put his time in and over and over and over again in the weight room, on the field, and just shows up every day to work hard and doesn't say a word about working hard. That's Graham McDougle.
Something I noticed about him too, watching him closely, he and Danny Burdick remind me of the same type of player. Like, they do all the dirty work, they get double and triple teamed, they get smashed into the ground, and they just get up for the next. Like, they let the other guys make the plays.
Yep.
They take the heat.
In order to be a defensive lineman in our program, you have to understand, like, you're a sacrificial lamb at some times, especially taking on those double teams. But a dude that can, roll up his sleeves and get dirty and just love splitting double teams and making, it difficult for a team to push them back. That's what we need in a nose / a tackle technique for us.
How important is it to have such a selfless player?
Super important. A lot of guys will, get frustrated, especially if they're used to making a bunch of plays. They'll get frustrated, like, man, I can't make any plays because I'm getting double teamed all the time. And I go, well, you're 2-on-1, and they can't get to our linebackers, so you are making plays.
When you see the light bulb go off in a kid and he realizes that, like, okay, I'm just going to get beat on for 48 minutes. How does that make you feel when you know the kid understands that?
Well, I think there's definitely a different mindset than what you may have, than what I may have as a nose guard, because if I'm a nose guard, I ain't nobody beating on me, number one. All right, and I know that's the same mentality Graham has. Nobody's beating on me. I don't care if it's two people. I'm going to beat on them. All right, I'm going to get off the ball fast when they get off the ball. All right, I'm going to lock them out. I'm going to have extension and play a great pad level. And then I'm going to split the double teams if I do have them. So it's kind of a different mentality. A lot of people think they are just taking it, right? But they're giving it. Like a good nose guard like Graham, he definitely gives it.
Graham was a tireless worker in our weight room. He spent a tremendous amount of time with Coach Shiketti, developing himself into a football player who's now been a 2-year starter for us. He's a great kid on and off the field, a tremendous student, but really he made himself into the player he is. If you ever watch him in the weight room, he's very strong. It's obviously served him well as a nose guard. I also think about him in the position he plays. That is a thankless job. It's a job where you demand double teams at all times. You don't make tremendous amount of plays. Your job is to keep guys off the linebackers, so it's really a selfless position in our defense. But if you don't have a guy who plays it well, you're in trouble, because you will be getting run on all day and every day, and he's just done a remarkable job for us for 2 years against guys who are bigger than he is, but he's so strong and has low gravity that he's hard to move.
Watching him and then watching Danny Bird a few years ago, the different body types with the same player, I think. Watching them basically take one for the team, what does that say about his character? And then he just keeps getting up every time.
It's a physical position. It requires a lot of toughness to play. And again, you're facing double teams most of the game. And if they can single block you, it's not a good day for Avon's defense. He's done a remarkable job of making sure he's in the right spots. He doesn't get driven off the ball. He's really smart with regards to like how he separates and gets out of double teams. And I think Coach Cicchetti would tell you he's really proud of Graham, because Graham wasn't born into being a great football player. Graham worked himself into being a great football player.
What does that mean then, too? Like, you've seen the kids that are blessed with it, but then when you see the kids work hard for it and succeed, how does that make you feel?
That's what Avon football is all about. It's guys like Graham McDougle who show up every single day. And we say that all the time. Just keep showing up. If you show up every day and you follow the script and you do what's asked of you and you're coachable and you have a will to do all the work, you'll eventually play at a high level. And Graham has done that.